Comedian, TV star, icon, our friend. That's how we remember Joan Rivers. But today we're joined by the one person who remembers her only as mom.
You can smell the excitement in the crowd. You can also smell a lot of silicone melting.
People always ask me if as a teen I was embarrassed by my mom. Oh yeah. I would always say, please don't talk about this or please don't talk about that. It didn't matter. I'd have to go to school the next day and they'd be like, your mom said XYZ on the Tonight Show.
A lot of people are walking through now, but they're nobodies. Trust me, I'll stop you when we get the big ones.
She did one red carpet for E, and they asked her if she thought that I would be interested in doing it, and said to them, you'll have to ask her yourself. She'll probably say no just to bother me. And it was just such a mom answer. But I think that's why people responded to us.
She was the only one who was willing to work for less money than me. She's up there. Melissa?
Oh, thanks, Mom.
My favorite memory of my mom was actually being in the delivery room when my son was born, hovering right over my shoulder, actually telling my ex-husband how to shoot video, that he wasn't getting the right shots. Only my mom. My mother was the most sensitive, empathetic person you'll ever meet. She truly felt others' pain, which is, I think, why so much of it was covered with humor. It's been 3 years since my mom passed. Just like anybody else, I had to go through everything. I've kept all of her awards. The pot in the middle is the one she's probably the most proud of, which was the Hasty Pudding Award from Harvard. I think my favorite parts are the pictures from old Vegas, because so much of my childhood was spent in Vegas with my mom working there. Here's notes about what she wanted to say. She loved a good hotel pet. I still hear her voice every day, and I'm very aware of how she would handle things. You know, I miss her every day.
Everyone, please welcome Melissa Rivers to the show. Melissa, good to see you. Make yourself at home.
Thank you.
I know Drew was really excited for you to come today, as well as myself, because you meet a lot of people in Hollywood when you work out here, and we always remember your mother as so genuine, authentic, and Drew said, my favorite guest we've ever had on our show in the 10 years we've been doing this.
Thank you.
I miss her.
Oh, me too. Don't get sad. Oh, mwah. I think you guys had secret crushes on each other.
I had more fun with your mom than any guest on this show. I learned more about TV from her than any person I've done TV with.
Oh.
I lived for plastic surgery. Her irreverence towards what I have dedicated my life to and how she approached it, and the fun that we had together doing skits about plastic surgery and the game shows that we did together are the most memorable moments I've had on TV.
Well, you are absolutely one of the loveliest.
Because I grew with her and had fun, and I took energy from her that I have used for 10 years, so
10 more years.
I guess it has worked in a certain way.
I think one of the things in life is when there's an individual out there who brings out the best in others, and that's what your mom did, and that's why I'm really excited that you wrote this new book.
It's actually kind of somewhere in between a book and an art book, because it is a photo, archival, materialed history of my mother's career from the 50s to her death. And it's an amazing history of not just her career, but you realize what a social commentator she was. Because each decade is broken down.
She's a smart lady.
But not just that, you get to see the language and what we were allowed to say and what we were allowed to talk about and what the big things America was talking about through those decades. And that's, I think, what became so staggering to me in it.